did we finally get a good EA Star Wars game? Well, let's get into it. Alright everyone, these are my first impressions for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox One X. Now this is a single player game from EA that has no microtransactions. No pages that hint at microtransactions. This is an EA Star Wars game without microtransactions. That feels so good to say, and it's so fresh. And look, this game is a Metroidvania. There's a certain part in the game, and heads up, there's no spoilers in this video. There's a certain point in the game where you unlock the ability to access an older area faster. And then it clicks. Oh yeah, it's a Metroidvania. But it's also a Dark Souls type of game. And I want to say Dark Souls light because if you're not familiar with these types of games, just remap the buttons to the face buttons. Just mess around with the controller, you'll be able to get it right. But anyway, that's the small side of this game. And this game has something that I really like, and it's a quality of life thing. You see in a lot of games where you fall off a ledge, it takes you to a load screen and it takes you back to the checkpoint. This game doesn't do that. If you fall off a ledge, it takes you back to right before you fell off. But as a punishment, you get a tiny bit of health taken away. And you know what? That's fine. If I fall off a ledge, chances are it's my fault anyway. So, now, throughout the game, you're actually going to be encountering moments that remind you of Tomb Raider or Uncharted. But it also gives you this vibe of Mass Effect because you can pick your destinations. From the onset, after you finish the first planet, you get a choice of where you want to go. And it's completely up to you. And you can go somewhere where it's going to be more difficult, or you can go somewhere where it's going to be easier. But you can go back to any planet at any given point, and it's refreshing. So this game has a mix of Dark Souls, Uncharted, and Mass Effect, and Metroidvania. Like, it's such a breath of fresh air. Again, like, there's moments in this game that are just completely gorgeous. The gameplay is fantastic. Now, this isn't like The Force Unleashed where you are over the top powerful. You learn different Jedi abilities and different lightsaber abilities over time. Via find them throughout progression or via the upgrade tree. And there is loot in this game, but it's all cosmetic. So from changing what Cal can wear to what Cal's lightsaber is. Now this is set in between episodes 3 and 4, and there's so many homages to Revenge of the Sith, to the Clone Wars, and you're seeing all the Stormtrooper types from A New Hope. And I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. It's a magical game. Like, this game has probably the best lightsaber sound I've ever heard in a game. I've always praised The Force Unleashed, the first one, because it's been fun. But about that game, you're meant to be this over-the-top, like, powerful Sith/Jedi. But in this, you're a newbie. You barely escaped Order 66 alive, and you go back to discovering how a Jedi learns the powers. And it honestly feels like the first time I've gotten a game like this. And my first impressions for video games are normally based off the first few hours, but to get to the Metroidvania aspect, I played it for more, and I just wanted to get more information in this video. And honestly, this could be one of the big sleeper hits of the year. And I encourage more people to pick it up because, again, the Souls bit might throw people off at first, but if you can get past it and maybe remap the buttons, you're going to be in for a hell of a ride. And honestly, this is going to be high up there on Game of the Year lists. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications for the next video. I may have more videos coming out about Jedi Fallen Order. And yeah, Follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description down below. As for Mixer, and I may have a stream of this, maybe during the week. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'm out. Hope everyone has a good week.
This area was used for meditation by someone familiar with the Jedi Order.